Attorney Corey Westmoreland, appearing on behalf of Mr. Bankhead. Mr. Bankhead, please state your name.
This is A, B, and C, by the way. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Name?
Ryan Bankhead.
All right. Is he standing away from already?
That's correct, Judge.
Where's he been? Where you been?
I was playing a video game.
You've been playing video games for 4 years? That's why you couldn't show up here?
No, I just started showing up because I went to go try to get my license, but he decided to take care of you guys before I get my license.
You work?
No.
He collects Social Security disability.
$1,000 personal bond. Don't do this again. And don't come back with the gum chewing, okay? You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'll appoint you a lawyer. I will give you a personal bond. You better come up with the money to pay these, okay? Pre-trial date will be September what?
September 3rd at 9:30.
At 9:30.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a walk-in. It's on the front.
Oh.
Yeah, it said August 14th.
It's a Brownstown, I think.
Oh, here it is. August 13th at 9:45, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
August 13th at 9:45. Sir?
Yes.
Go down the hall and get your notice, save some money, pay these tickets, okay? Good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a nice morning.
You too. Quentin Wilson, I'm gonna try, but some of these guys make it hard. Quentin Williams, Quentin Wilson, Quentin Lamar Wilson Jr., 22B, 1419248.
Morning, Your Honor. Michael Crawford, representing Mr. Wilson, approaching.
Name?
Quentin Wilson, Jr.
They were up to no good that night. I didn't order a pre-sentence report. He pled to resist and obstruct an officer.
Welcome back, everyone. Today's courtroom session with Judge McNal is packed with drama, unexpected humor, and life-changing stakes. From Ryan Bankhead admitting he skipped years of court for video games, to Quinton Lamar Wilson Jr. navigating probation while under his mother's watchful eye, this hearing has it all. Stay tuned, because we're breaking down every geo-dropping moment, explaining the legal moves, and pointing out the twists that could change lives forever.
What would you like to say? They were up to no good.
Well, Your Honor, my client understands he's hanging out with the wrong group of guys and in the wrong place, being silly. He's a young man, but he understands, he acknowledges that. He won't do it again. He's working, he's trying to be productive. He's got the support of his mom. She's here.
Is that his mom?
Yes, yes.
You asked that last time.
You thought it was his sister last time.
All right.
So again, if you could kind of take it easy on the fines and costs, young man, he's working, he's trying to find his way, Your Honor. You won't see him here for this type of thing.
You're hanging out with the wrong guys. Are you still hanging out with the wrong guys?
Nah, I'm totally stay to myself.
I'm sorry?
I really stay to myself for like most of the days.
All right. I want to believe you. You seem like a nice kid. Don't do stupid things. They're going to come back and haunt you, okay?
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to say?
Me?
No, the guy on the other side of the wall. Yeah, you. I'm just kidding. I'm having fun. Come on.
I'm fine. I'm not necessarily sure.
What's that?
There's nothing you're supposed to say. Do you want to say anything?
If you want to. You don't have to do anything or say anything. I have to ask.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Okay. I'm not going to hurt you here. Stop hanging out with the wrong characters, will you?
Yes, sir.
6 months probation. I'll take it under HIDA. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. You change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. $100 fines, $150 in costs, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment fee. So fines and costs are $375 and probation fees are $120. Let me just see something here. I'll tell you what, I'll make the cost, fines 100, costs 100. 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment. So fines and costs are $325. Probation fees are $120. Attorney fees are $40. Your total is $485. You serve 2 days of community service by September 25th. You stay out of trouble. I'll give you a review hearing date. Case will be dismissed. If you violate, your probation could be revoked, fighter status revoked, conviction entered, you'd be subject to 90-day jail term, okay? Lisa, give me a review hearing date, please.
January 28th at 9 o'clock.
So January the 28th of 26 at 9 a.m. will be your court date to come back. You can ask your mom. She can't talk from back there. You ask her what she wants to ask. Go ahead. So review hearing date will be 1/28/26 at 9 a.m.
Your Honor, my client would like to apply the bond towards the fines that cost his mom.
Okay,
Allow that.
that is,
$200, I believe.
yeah, so he has 180 to apply. Does he have any more money to pay?
Not right now, Your Honor. He can pay $100 on the 15th. He can pay $100 every 2 weeks until the balance is paid.
You pay, come on back up here, you pay 180 now, because by law we keep 10%. And then you, how much did you say you could pay on the 15th?
$100 on the 15th, and then $100 every 2 weeks thereafter.
$100 by, I'm just gonna say, today's the 6th. I'll just say $100 bi-weekly, beginning August 17th, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, I wish you well. You're a good-looking kid. Stay out of trouble. Stop hanging around with hoodlums, okay? Good luck. Thanks for coming, Mom. I'm not gonna take a no contest plea. It's either going to have to be a guilty plea, and that's fine, attempt MDOP, but when there's a some certain, that's not gonna fly with the civil liability.
Well, part of the rationale, there are some concerns about his citizenship status and providing a record that could somehow undermine that status. So, ability concerns there.
I just can't, I don't wanna treat people different. I think I'm treating them different. I don't,
Well, then let me talk to the prosecutor.
well, why can't he just plead guilty? I don't understand.
Well,
You don't think immigration officials are gonna look at it differently based on whether it's a guilty plea or a no contest plea, right?
we're concerned about him providing testimony about his behavior, how that could play out in another circumstance.
Call in the prosecutor.
Sure, Judge. Thank you.
Your name?
Good morning, Your Honor. Again, William here. I have to say, what
So I really don't want to do these no contest pleas. I want to make sure that you guys have, gentlemen, I want to make sure I have your undivided attention here.
Sorry, Your Honor.
I don't really want to do no contest pleas when there's a sum certain, like, there's no other cause of action other than repayment of the damage. So when we say civil liability and there's an agreement as to the amount of restitution, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'm explaining to them that I would take a plea to attempt MDOP. I don't have a problem with that, but it's going to have to be a guilty plea.
very well.
So does he want to proceed with that?
Can we recall, Your Honor? Just give me a moment.
Okay, sure.
Get you know.
That's the problem. you know. If I do it for him, I gotta do it for everybody else. That's the way I look at it. So I just can't justify that. So that's gonna have to be it. Henry, Destiny, Danae Henry. This is file number 25W83780.
Morning, Your Honor, Michael Courtroom, may I state your name?
All right. Does she stand mute, wait formal reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
Where was she July 23rd?
Your Honor, she didn't get notice, Your Honor. It's her old address, they mailed it to. We'd like to update the court.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do $1,000 personal bond. No contact with Jason Haney. You cannot write, phone, see, text, email, or communicate with him or have anybody else do any of those things for you on your behalf. No contact with prosecution witnesses. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. I'm giving you a new court date. You fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer if you need one, and we will go from there. But no contact with him. You're not to possess firearms or dangerous weapons. And I will give you a court date a couple weeks out. When will that be, Lisa?
August 20th at 9:15.
August the 20th at 9:15, okay?
Your Honor, one issue. They have a child in common. Would they be able
Oh,
to?
who has custody of the child?
My client does, Your Honor.
They were not married? No contact except to effectuate visitation with the minor child. You can't talk to them about the weather or anything else, but you sure can talk to the victim about how you're going to exchange visitation, custodial rights, etc. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
And you go down the hall, get your notice, fill out a petition for a court-appointed lawyer, and we'll see you back here, okay? Best of luck. Thank you.
Oh.
All right.
Judge, you want to do a no-show?
Sure. Barnes. Michael Leroy Barnes. 25W839-225. A, we're going to issue a show cause. B, we're going to issue a show cause. C, default judgment. The failure to appear. Norman Eugene Batten Jr., 25W839-101A and B. Then failed to appear. We're going to issue a warrant. Failed to appear for show causes, 3,010% on the A file, 1,010% on the B file. Again, warrants to issue and any bonds to be forfeited. People against Ariana Monet Coley, 25W837-685. Then failed to appear, warrant to issue, 3,010%. Demetrius Demond Earl, 25W837-608. Then failed to appear for show cause, warrant to issue, bond to be forfeited, 3,010%. Jermaine Allen Fletcher, 25W839-007A and B. And that charge, 4,010%. This has been warrant to issue on the A file and on the B file. Default judgment was previously entered. People against Asian Harris Madlock, 25W838-906A and B. On the A file, 3,010%. And on the B file, default judgment was entered on that civil infraction. Was entered back in July for failure to appear. Robertson Jeremy Kristen Anthony Robertson, 25W837064, found failed to appear. This is a retail fraud, failure to appear for show cause, warrant to issue, bond to be forfeited, 10%. Carson William Gincott. All right, he didn't show up for his review hearing. We gave him another chance. He didn't show up in July. We issued a show cause. He still didn't show up. So 3,010%, warrant to issue, bench warrant to issue for purposes of sentencing. Conviction entered for failure to appear for review. So we're going to enter the conviction for failure to appear for review hearing and show cause hearing. And 3,010% will be the new bond that will issue for purposes of sentencing. Your name again?
Eric.
Your name again? All right. So now, as I understand it, it's going to be a plea of guilt to the charge of attempted malicious destruction of property,
Yeah, that's correct, Your Honor.
with the understanding that the malicious destruction of property will be dismissed and that there will be agreed upon restitution of $1,265.50 to the victim of the case, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Do you agree to that?
Yes.
Did the interpreter explain the advice of rights and cover all these with you? Did you read them and understand them? Did he read them to you and did you understand them?
Yes.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights and there will not be a trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
To the charge, attempted malicious destruction of property, how do you plead?
Sir, are you pleading guilty today?
How do you plead to attempted malicious destruction of property?
Guilty.
Which, by the way, you understand the possible penalties, correct? Up to $250 in fines, 45 days jail. Court costs are all of those. You understand that?
Could you repeat that, please?
The possible penalties, the maximums, these are the maximums, up to $250 in fines, 45 days jail. Court costs are all those. Do you understand that?
So would that be all of those or just one?
Can be all. Those are the maximums.
When will that be defined?
At the sentencing.
What can I do to avoid jail?
I didn't say I'm sending you to jail. I'm going to order a pre-sentence report. I don't know enough about you. I didn't say I'm sending you to jail. I just said that those are the maximums. I have to tell people what the maximums are. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Knowing all that, you still wish to plead guilty.
Yes.
And you understand by pleading guilty, you're giving up all your rights.
Yes.
To the charge attempted malicious destruction of property, how do you plead? How do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
I thought it was attempted activation.
Did I not say that? Did I misspeak? To the charge of attempted malicious destruction of property, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Were you at the Woodhaven Police Department on May 2nd of 25, located at 21869 West Road in Woodhaven?
Estaba en el departamento de policía de Woodhaven, en mayo, en esta dirección de
No estaba consciente de que estaba, pero es la dirección.
I didn't know if that's where it was, but that seems like the right address.
Did you intentionally damage an individual's side view mirror
Nos hizo daño al espejo retrovisor del lado de aquí.
Ya estaba dañado, pero creo que yo lo terminé dañando más.
It was already damaged, but I think I did cause more damage to it.
Did you, how did you damage the side view mirror?
¿Cómo se dañó el espejo retrovisor?
Con mi pie.
With my foot.
You kicked it, correct?
Sí me caí.
Yes, I fell.
Are you on probation or parole? You what?
What? Since can I say it? When I kicked it, I fell.
You intentionally kicked his side view mirror, right? True or false? Why are you suddenly speaking English?
Because I'm getting confused with him.
Anybody force you to plead guilty or promise you anything to induce you to plead guilty? Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
And you understand, as a result of this plea, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could, there could be immigration consequences to this plea. Do you understand that? Or deportation consequences, I should say.
Could you repeat that, please?
Do you understand there could be consequences to this plea if you are not a legal? I don't know the status. I don't want to know your legal status. But you could potentially be deported. I'm not saying it's going to happen. You could potentially be deported as a result of this plea and conviction. Do you understand that? You understand that, right?
Sí, pero no es un crimen de modo.
Yes. Yes, but it's not a crime of moral turpitude.
All right. I'm not going to debate the law with you. I want to make sure you understand there could be consequences. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes.
And you still wish to plead guilty?
Here's where things get tricky. McNall insists on a guilty plea rather than a no-contest plea, citing fairness and consistency across cases. Plus, he walks the defendant through maximum penalties, potential jail time, fines, and even possible immigration consequences. Did you catch that language twist? The defendant, who claimed he couldn't speak English for months, suddenly speeches fluently. The judge notices but stays laser-focused on ensuring understanding and legal clarity. This moment underlines how critical it is to fully understand plea deals, your rights, potential consequences, and the long-term impact on your life.
This is the United States of America. You do have choices. You just, for the record, stated in English, I have no other choice, even though you've been telling me for 4 court appearances you can't speak English. You speak English well. I don't know why you've been playing with us.
Problem is that
Listen, I don't want to go into it. I just want you to know there could be potential consequences to your status. And as long as you're telling me yes and I still want to plead guilty, I'm taking the plea. If not, we'll set it for trial. You still wish to plead guilty? I'll accept the plea. I think I still want a PS, and I'm dismissing the I'm dismissing the PSI. I'm sorry, dismissing the malicious destruction of property. I'm ordering a pre-sentence report. Tell probation we're sending them over. No contact with Carl Lucas. No contact with prosecution witnesses, no firearms, no weapons. And he did go over and get printed, right? Let me see here. Yes, he did. So we'll have a sentence date. Lisa, what can you do for me?
September 3rd at 8:30.
September 3rd at 8:30. Okay? So tell them they're coming over now. I wish you well. Thank you very much, Mr. Ward. Good luck, sir. Go down the hall, get your notice, go over to probation where you'll be interviewed. Thank you.
To wrap it up, this hearing highlighted Judge McNal's skill in balancing fairness, practicality, and human connection. From minor infractions to attempted malicious destruction of property, he maintained control while providing clear guidance, reducing fines when appropriate, and making the stakes clear for probation and plea agreements. This case is a reminder that every choice who you hang out with, how you respond in court matters. If you found this hearing as insightful and dramatic as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.